am Doomsvince, and this is day 13 of Spawn Year.
Image was trying really hard to create an expansive shared universe when it started. Already in Spawn, there have been numerous name drops of Youngbloods, Savage Dragon, even Shadowhawk. I'm not familiar with the other Image books that ran concurrently with Spawn, but to my knowledge, this is the first real crossover into Spawn, where Spawn realizes it was Chapel, one of the Youngbloods and created by Rob Liefeld, who killed Al Simmons. Al and Chapel were friends, though it's hard to see what Al saw in him, given that he was appalled by his extreme womanizing attitude. Chapel is known for liking three things: killing, smoking, and one-night stands. He objectifies women so much, he used to offer to take Wanda off Al's hands once a week. I do like that Chapel killed Al not in betrayal, but because he was lied to by Jason Wynn, who claimed Al was a traitor and a spy for one of America's enemies. Spawn's death at the hand of a mercenary friend would have been more tragic and gripping had it actually been a good friend and not someone so out of touch with his own humanity that Spawn doesn't seem entirely surprised once he gets over the initial shock. McFarlane seems to be struggling to make everything about Al's past and his personality function together. Al used to like Chapel, but he says Chapel changed. Quote, became just like me. Or maybe I became just like him. They were both emotionally detached enough to be killers and enjoy it, but Al, otherwise, wasn't like Chapel at all. He was devoted to his wife. He really wasn't emotionally detached. During their big fight, Chapel even says Al was always a goody two-shoes. It seems like McFarlane is constantly trying to play Al up as the perfect hardened killer, which is why Malbolgia chooses him. But he wants Spawn to be a superhero and for the audience to sympathize with him. So he had to come back for love. It's a very difficult line to walk. Could a real person have that much love in his heart for another human being while killing others every day and reveling in the killing as Al seems to have? Spawn spends the whole issue trying to keep his anger up, thinking the most important thing is to make his killer pay. But Al and Chapel were paid to kill America's enemies, right? And Chapel refers to Al as a traitor during his fight with Spawn. So were he paying attention, Spawn would have every reason to stop fighting and start asking questions. Maybe Chapel made an honest mistake, and the real person to blame is Wynn. But no, Spawn keeps rambling about Chapel's arrogance and how, quote, friends don't slaughter friends. I don't know. If Al thought Chapel was a traitor, I think he might have done the same thing. Instead of killing Chapel, Spawn rips part of his face off, so he has real bone showing where face paint used to resemble a skull. This is a great looking panel, and I like the idea of Spawn making this killer permanently wear the face he uses when he's on the job. He's allowed himself to become nothing more than a butcher, so now he must wear his true face all the time. This seems to be a driving force for Spawn, revealing truth, exposing hypocrisy. Like so many things in this series so far, I like where it gets to at the end, but I'm not sure about how it gets there. And if nothing else, Spawn made a tactical error. Why have Chapel as an enemy when all he really had to do was prove that Wynn lied to Chapel to make him kill a friend, and he could have been an ally? Spawn could use one of those, considering he's trying to conserve power. Speaking of conserving, I should try not to write so much. My ink is already running low, and it's only day 13. I hope that wasn't Doomsvince's master plan. Give me a single pen to write an entire year's worth of reviews. If only this laptop he sent had a word processor on it. Dear reader, I fear this may be a battle I cannot win. Signed, Captain Logan.